Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's Wednesday today. I hope you've been having a great week. Try to find the yes moments in every day, and you know exactly what I'm talking about if you saw my YouTube video, which I posted a couple weeks ago. And try to be positive as much as you can. And for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking my way. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with my videos. I post every Wednesday on the law, about law school, giving you motivational videos, challenge videos, and so on and so forth. So stay tuned. And I also do giveaways every month. So this month's giveaway is this amazing book by Vex King called Good Vibes, Good Life. I hope you win this. It's so helpful. Such a great read. It's like a book that you can read over and over again. So I hope you win this. All you have to do to enter to win is hit subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below what your favorite cookie flavor is. So this week's video that I have for you guys is so important and very informative. And it has to do with how to answer a very challenging interview question. And the interview question is none other than, what are your weaknesses? So I don't know about you, but no matter how many interviews I've been through, this one question always gives me the butterflies because it's tough and it can be tricky and you just don't want to mess up on your answer. So I'm going to give you a sample answer, and this is actually an answer I used in one of my interviews I had, and it works because I actually got offered the job, so it works. And I'm going to tell you what not to do, what not to say, and what to say. So what not to say, what to say, and I'm going to give you a sample answer. Okay, so the interviewer asks you, what are your weaknesses? Here are 3 things that you should not say. The first is, don't say that you don't have any weaknesses. That is a big no, because that's kind of showing that you're kind of perfect, and nobody's perfect. You know, we all have imperfections, we all have weaknesses, just like we have strengths. So don't say you don't have any weaknesses. That is tip number 1. Another thing you shouldn't say is something related to your personality or your character, because if you say your weakness has to do something with your personality or your character, that can be kind of a red flag, because the interviewer wants to hear things, or they're looking for weaknesses that can be changed and worked on and eventually turn into something positive. So if you say that your weakness has to do with your personality trait or your character, that's not the best answer, only because typically somebody's personality stays with them for life, and it's hard to change a person. It's hard to change a person's character, and it's hard to change a person's personality. So I recommend staying away from that. Focus on something that you are able to change, like a habit maybe. So tip number 3 that I have with regards to what not to say when answering this very important interview question is, don't just end it off as a weakness. Try to turn it into something positive and give it like a positive outlook. So for example, when an interviewer asks you, what are your weaknesses? Don't just say, oh, I tend to get overwhelmed at work, and leave it at that. No. You can say that, be honest with what your weakness is, but try to turn it into something positive, or, give it like a positive outlook on how you're working on yourself, because employers, I've learned, they want to see how you're improving yourself, how you're constantly trying to grow and, improve your work ethics. And efficiency. So it's a great idea to not just end it on the weakness, but try to turn it into something that can be positive. So I gave you tips on what not to say when answering this very important question. So now let me tell you what I suggest you do say. So tip number 1 is, be honest with your answer. I don't want you to come up with a weakness that's not even your weakness, or, don't just go on Google and find somebody else's weakness and just replicate that same answer as yours. No. You want to be genuine, you want to be sincere, you want to be honest. And especially when you're trying to build a new relationship with a new company, a new employer, you want to start off on the right note. So be honest with your answer. Tip number 2 on how to respond to this very important interview question is focus on a weakness that can be changed. So rather than focusing on like a personality or your character trait, focus on like maybe a habit that you've been doing that can be changed with time, with, like by working on it, and something that you can grow out of. And the third thing that I would suggest on how to answer this question is end it off with something positive. I touched upon this before, but this is so important, you guys. Try to end your weakness on a positive note. So I'm going to give you a sample answer, and this is actually a real answer I actually said in an interview. And I don't want you to use it word for word because this is my personal experience and what's true to me. So it might not be true to you. So, just use it as a guide for you. I take deadlines very seriously. So when I see a project that's not completed or it's not nearing completion, then to my team, I might seem a bit impatient and aggressive while I'm solely just trying to make sure we meet that deadline. So things that I've been doing differently to try to work on the way I may come across my teammates is from the beginning, I've been making sure that a plan of action has been implemented, and consistently I've been communicating with my teammates to ensure that they know what needs to get done and that they know that I'm there for them if they have any questions. So that way they know it is a team effort, and it's more of like a motivational goal of meeting the deadline, and not just meeting the deadline, but being fully prepared as a team for the deadline. So there you go. That's a sample answer that I actually gave in a real life interview at a law firm. And guess what? Like I said in the beginning, I got the job. So, hey, I guess that's telling that this is a good answer and they were impressed. And let me tell you, actually, I remember when I gave this answer, the employer, he was nodding. So I think he was really intrigued by my answer. So like I said, just use this as a sample answer. Don't copy it word for word because I want you to be truthful in your answer and say something that's actually truthful to you. So I hope this video helped. You're probably in the middle of preparing for an interview, which is amazing. Good luck. Best of luck. You got this. I hope these tips of mine helped. So the next time you get asked what are your weaknesses, you know exactly what to say. Do not freak out. You're going to do amazing. That was my lip gloss. Wow, sorry about that. So once again, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I post every Wednesday, and don't forget to enter to win this amazing book. The winner will be announced the last week of March. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Good luck on your interview if you have one. Bye.